Breaking news! The atmosphere is heated behind the scenes at the Pittsburgh Steelers, with a lot going on at the same time, and I need to bring you some updates. A possible change is causing a wave of expectation and anxiety among fans. In addition to possible changes in the roster, we also need to talk about a possible international matchup. I'll tell you everything I've learned so far, but first make sure you've already hit the like button if you've been a Steelers fan for over 20 years. If you have the dream and desire to see the Steelers in the Super Bowl once again, write something like this. Go Steelers! I believe in the Super Bowl. Man, I dream about it every day. Our team deserves it. But we know that reaching the 60th Super Bowl is not easy. We'll need to align the team very well and eliminate the mistakes from last season. Well, let's leave the Super Bowl for another time. Let's go straight to what's going on behind the scenes now. The Pittsburgh Steelers have just confirmed one of the most anticipated games of the 2025 season. Their Week 4 international showdown in Dublin, Ireland, will be against none other than the Minnesota Vikings. For weeks, fans have been speculating that it would be the Packers, but now the decision is made. Black and gold versus purple and gold in what promises to be an electrifying matchup overseas. This schedule change also has a ripple effect, likely giving the Steelers an early bye in Week 5. While some may see this as a setback, potential fatigue setting in during their crucial late-season playoff run, others will recall that the Eagles turned an early bye into a springboard to the Super Bowl last year. Is Pittsburgh poised for a similar rise? Meanwhile, a storm is brewing over the Steelers' defensive plans. Asante Samuel Jr., one of the top remaining free agents, remains unsigned heading into the peak of their off-season preparations, and now we know why. The promising cornerback underwent neck surgery in April and is awaiting a critical checkup in July before committing to a new team. Despite that, the Steelers are still in the running. Samuel offers inside-outside versatility and proven talent that would immediately bolster Pittsburgh's secondary, especially at cornerback. But here's the dilemma. Samuel wants to play the fullback position and is looking for a team willing to pay the top dollar. Is Pittsburgh ready to take the next step? From the looks of it, maybe not. With Samuel already visiting teams like the New Orleans Saints and keeping future visits lined up, the Steelers may hesitate to throw their hat in the ring financially. However, that doesn't entirely shut the door. If the Steelers pivot away from Samuel, names like Mike Hilton could surface as a viable, more affordable addition to the slot. But that's not the only drama rocking the locker room. Captain Cam Hayward, always vocal and always passionate, has made it clear he was blindsided by the George Pickens trade to the Dallas Cowboys. On his podcast, Hayward didn't hold back, expressing surprise and even a bit of disappointment over the move. The team gets a third-round pick in return, while Dallas bolsters their wide-out arsenal alongside CeeDee Lamb. Cam's words didn't end there, though. He used his platform to call for action, urging the Steelers' front office, especially GM Omar Khan, to find a replacement at wide receiver, a real WR2 to line up opposite DK Metcalf. This push from a team captain is significant. It reflects a larger sentiment within the organization that this offense, while promising, is still incomplete. Names have already started circulating. Romeo Doubs leads the list, offering size, route running ability, and a prior connection with Aaron Rodgers. That familiarity could be critical, particularly if the long-rumored Rodgers to Pittsburgh deal comes to fruition.
Also on the radar, Keenan Allen, Amari Cooper, and even lesser discussed but intriguing names like Jalen McMillan and Quentin Johnston. Each brings a unique skill set and varying degrees of experience and cap implications. Keenan Allen, though older, could be a revitalizing presence if paired with Rodgers. Johnston, young and fast, with big playability, is still on a rookie deal and could blossom in Arthur Smith's system. The tension is thick. Every move, or lack thereof, is scrutinized, especially with the quarterback situation still unresolved. While no deal has been officially inked, reports from Pittsburgh's The Fan suggest a major announcement was expected, sparking further speculation that an Aaron Rodgers signing could be in the works. But some believe that news may have simply been the Dublin game reveal. Could it still happen? Steelers Nation, we've got a lot to think about here. How do you feel about Cam Hayward's comments? Is he right to push for another wide receiver? Should Pittsburgh spend to land Asante Samuel Jr. or look elsewhere for help in the secondary? Let me know what you think in the comments. Let's pick up right where we left off, because the situation brewing inside the Pittsburgh Steelers facility is reaching a pivotal point, and fans deserve to know just how high the stakes are. Cammy Hayward's push wasn't just a casual comment, it was a call to arms. He's the voice of the locker room, a franchise leader whose words don't fall on deaf ears. When he speaks, especially publicly, it signals urgency. The George Pickens trade wasn't just unexpected, it left a void in an offense that's trying to rebuild itself into a contender. And while DK Metcalf brings superstar caliber and explosive potential, he can't do it alone. Let's be honest, if the front office doesn't respond, the offensive imbalance could become a glaring issue early in the season. Defenses will zero in on DK without a second threat drawing attention. Cam knows this. That's why he's lighting a fire now, before training camp, before the schedule kicks off, and before it's too late to adjust. Now let's talk options. Romeo Doubs makes a lot of sense. At just 24, he's coming off a solid season in Green Bay and has a rapport with Aaron Rodgers. If Rodgers does land in Pittsburgh, that kind of pre-established chemistry could be priceless. Plus, Doubs is cost-effective and physical. He fits Arthur Smith's offensive identity, which relies on strong blocking receivers who can also stretch the field. Keenan Allen? Sure, he's 33, but don't be fooled by the age. He's coming off a statistically solid year despite being trapped in the dysfunction of the Chicago Bears offense. Insert him into a balanced, well-coached unit with a strong quarterback, and Allen could thrive. He'd bring professionalism, savvy route running, and a veteran presence to the locker room. Then there's Quentin Johnston. He's got the physical, tools, the speed, the YAC ability, and the upside. Still young and under contract on a rookie deal, he'd be a low-risk, high-reward type of addition. It's moves like these that can turn an offense from middle-of-the-pack into a dangerous unit. And Johnston might just be the perfect complement to DK, a big-bodied vertical threat with developing skills and an appetite to prove himself. The other wild card here is Aaron Rodgers himself. As of now, nothing's confirmed, but Pittsburgh radio insiders like Philip A1 have hinted at a major announcement. Whether that announcement was just the Dublin game or something more monumental remains to be seen. But the smoke hasn't cleared, and in the NFL, where there's smoke, there's often fire. Signing Rodgers would instantly redefine everything about the Pittsburgh Steelers, starting with their national relevance. His arrival would skyrocket the team's primetime appeal, shaking up the NFL's broadcast strategy and instantly drawing the eyes of fans and networks alike. Pittsburgh's 2025 schedule, set to be unveiled imminently, is hanging in the balance. Right now, there's uncertainty about how many primetime slots the team will land, and it all hinges on whether Rodgers is officially under center or not. The NFL isn't going to load up Sunday and Monday night lineups with a team still in flux at quarterback. But if Rodgers puts pen to paper, expect a tidal wave of attention. And with it, a schedule packed with marquee matchups under the lights. And that's not just hype, it matters deeply. Primetime games fuel revenue, fan engagement, and national perception. They shape playoff narratives and player legacies. For the Steelers, this is about more than just game times.